Hey everybody, my name is Rich. Just going to give you a walkthrough and a description of the Viking hard bags that I have on my 2014 Harley Fat Bob. I'm going to walk around and show it from every side so that you can kind of get an idea of how it's going to look on your bike if you have one similar to mine or you are considering getting them. There you can see the bag lining up right there. I'm going to focus in a little bit and show you because I opted for the model with the cutout for the shock. Makes it fit a little tighter towards the front, which I like with the angled shock on the Fat Bob. And it really doesn't seem to make any difference with the storage on the inside. The bags are just designed really, really well. They utilize all the space and nothing is really wasted. These are seriously high quality bags. If you are considering them, I would highly recommend it. This is my second set of bags from Viking. I originally had a set of the leather bags that were on my 2008 Iron 883. I managed to get those bags through two different bikes. They were mounted on the quick release system, something that if you ever plan on ever taking the bags off your bike, I highly recommend them. Fits real tight, makes mounting a breeze. You mount half of it on the bag while it's off the bike, the other half on the bike, and then just snap it in place rather than trying to line it up and get it right. Actually hanging on the bike itself. Let me show you the inside. You'll see nice strong bags. Key locks mounted in both tops. Keys operate very well. Just a quick turn, tilt it towards you. You'll see the inside. I carry a lot of junk in there. My wife rides with me a lot of times. You'll see the mounting holes that I chose. You have to drill those yourself, but that's really not that much of a problem. I did mine with I just made a cardboard template up that shaped exactly like the bag. Sat behind it till I had them lined up, had the height right where I wanted it at, and then mark the holes. Laid the template on the bag, both bags, that way they came out exactly the same and there was no issues at all. You'll see on the bottom I have two additional mounting points. That's because, I'm not sure if you can see it in there, but I did put some braces to go from the top mounting hole down farther in on both sides and then interconnected with a piece of metal brace right there. That is a kit you can buy just about anywhere. Viking may offer it. And it just makes the bag that much stronger. Bags close, locked with a nice solid snap. They're really durable. They don't move at all. These particular bags probably have about 5,000 miles of riding on them, including a trip to Sturgis. I am not gentle on my bags, and they're holding up really well. We put enough gear in between the two. The high side bag I tend to leave open for stuff that you just saw. Sunglasses, gaiters, things like that. Low side bag is usually full of rain gear, unless we're riding somewhere where there's a 0% chance of rain, in which case I'll take it out and leave that open in case the wife buys anything while we are out. Other than that, let me start it up because there's one other feature I'd really like to show you. It's going to be a little louder, so I hope that you can still hear me. What I wanted to focus in on, this is a Harley Davidson with a relatively, aftermarket setup. You'll notice the bag doesn't bounce at all. I mean, it's vibrating with the bike, wanted to show you that because a lot of the aftermarket bags that you may be looking at, the fiberglass or whatever material they're using a lot of times is so thin that when you fire them up, they just shake all over the place. These Viking bags are heavy. The material is really thick. You mount them on there, put a couple of washers on the inside of the bolt heads just to kind of spread the weight around, and they're not going anywhere. They've actually been a really pleasure to own. Just going back, I told you about the old leather ones that I had, that they made it through my Sportster. When I bought this one, I actually transferred them over. I was able to make the mounting points line up pretty well, and I rode with them for a while on here. They just eventually, they get a little bit on the worn out side. I wanted something a little sleeker anyway. I've been looking at hard cases for a while. Saw these on Viking, pulled the trigger on them. Been really happy that I did. That being said, I did hand those leather ones off to a buddy of mine who mounted them on his Yamaha, and he is still using them. So they kind of never really fully wore out. Just trying to make sure you get to see it from every angle, see everything about the bag that you may want to see. Once again, I cannot stress strongly enough how good of an investment these will be for you. You will not regret it. So anyway, that's my bike with Viking bags. I hope this helps you make a decision. Talk to you later. I'm out.